Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read S3 3222. Don't Believe Your Eyes by Rob Waring. Camoli looks just like any other small town on the Italian coast. The little colored houses face the sea. The sunlight warms their beauty, but if you look carefully at the houses and other buildings, you will see something very interesting and very unusual. In the town of Camoli, there are many things that seem real, but they are not. This fishing village near Genoa is full of trompe l'oeil, a type of art in which nothing is what it seems to be. For example, windows open in solid walls. There seems to be elaborate stonework, but it isn't stonework, it's paint. While some flowers die, other flowers live for years. Why? Because they are painted on the building. Trompe l'oeil has been around for a long time. In the past, Camoli's fishermen used to paint their houses in bright colors and unusual designs. They included things like elaborate facades and balconies on them as well. They did this so that they could see their homes easily from the water. Then in the 1700s, this style of art became a way to make small, simple buildings look grand. It also made them seem like they cost a lot of money. But what about today? Well, there are still thousands of trompe l'oeil houses in this area of Italy. However, now there are only a few artists that are available to paint them. Raffaella Stracca is one of these artists. Trompe l'oeil is in Raffaella's family. She learned this special technique or style of painting from her grandmother. Raffaella has not forgotten the history of trompe l'oeil either. She uses a mixture of old and new methods to create her work. Raffaella says that trompe l'oeil is a tradition that has started to return. You'll find a lot of these painted facades in the area of Liguria. A lot, she explains, but for a while, it seemed like no one was doing them anymore, she adds. Becoming a good trompe l'oeil painter is difficult. It takes a lot of time and a lot of study. Raffaella has worked for 20 years to be able to paint stone so well that it looks real, even when you stand close to it. Like most painters, Raffaella learned trompe l'oeil from other artists, not in a school. However, this has become an issue these days. There are now fewer artists, therefore, there are fewer teachers and fewer places for new painters to learn. In the city of Florence, the Palazzo Spinelli Art School has one of the few trompe l'oeil programs available. There, painters study for a full year to learn how to create everything from trompe l'oeil stonework to fake doors. Most students at this school are international. They have come from other countries to learn the technique. However, they do understand that the technique is a very Italian tradition. One visiting student explains, I haven't seen anywhere else in the world with as much trompe l'oeil and mural painting as I have seen here in Italy. Carlo Pere is one artist who studied trompe l'oeil, and now he has made a business out of it. His customers are often people who live in small houses or city apartments. They want to buy Perez trompe l'oeil terraces and balconies to improve the appearance of their home. Perez's trompe l'oeil projects can make a small apartment look much bigger. But it's not just about appearance. Carlo feels that the purpose of trompe l'oeil is to bring something unexpected to a new place. He explains his feelings. Trompe l'oeil means bringing the central city of Milan to the sea, he says, or the sea to the mountains, or even the mountains to the sea. Carlo's painting comes from history and the past. He uses an art book from the 1300s to study the theory of the technique. He only uses traditional style paints and mixes them by hand. He does all of this for one reason, to protect the Trompe Royal traditions. He also believes that art should be for everyone. It's easy to see, he says, if we lose the Trompe Royal tradition, then very little of Camoli's culture will remain. We'll have museums, but that's not much. According to Carlo, culture should be seen. Everyone should enjoy it. Fortunately, in this part of Italy, you can still see the local art and culture everywhere. It's in the streets, in the bay, and in the cafes. But remember, in Camoli, what you see may not be what you think it is. So don't always believe your eyes. The end.